Good evening, fellow
Projector enthusiasts.
projector pilled. I am very geeky pilled myself. Today we are going to be reviewing, what is this projector
The
for us?
Dell 2200 MP.
It's very bodacious.
Very nice. Oh yes, there is not enough words in the English dictionary to describe the features of this fine electronic machine.
Discontinued in 2005, I strongly regret that I was not alive during the production of this marvelous creature.
It is a very fantastic machine up there with Apple's iPhone.
I was
It's not
alive
it is she.
for the production of this projector. She was a beaut. Absolutely amazing rack. It was truly an out-of-body experience. I was lucky enough to be alive during the production of this projector. Sorry, I can't speak today. I've been drinking. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I think this projector, like I said, very nice. What are the specs and just initial, well maybe not specs, but specs are for later. Initial thoughts.
When I first saw this machine, I was tongue-tied. Its beauty, comparable with the Mona Lisa. The designer who designed this on their CAD program, that is a form of modern art that it's hard to just put it into words, just how beautiful this is in person. The camera just doesn't do it justice, but you have to see this.
The lens, I think of the lens cover, okay? You see that shit?
That's amazing.
Pardon my French, but you see that shit. That is the nicest freaking lens, pardon my French, that I've ever seen in the history of projection technology. This is
And
NASA.
don't get me started on the person that I purchased this fine machine from, Pavel Zaruj.
Pleasure doing business with him. Very professional.
Check him out.
Pavel Zaruj 2024, vote for him.
I'm voting for him.
His projector selling skills will for sure transfer to his presidential skills.
I was hooked.
It will help the economy.
Having this in your possession qualifies you to run America.
You are on a different status of American. There are two types of people in this world. People who own the Dell 2200 MP and those who don't.
I mean, just being in its presence puts you on a new plane of existence. You know, in the Avatar, when it is in that purple place, to unlock the Avatar thing, or
Yes.
where you can control the Avatar state. When you gaze upon this in person, that is where you are.
Yeah, you
can
enter-
control the Ike state.
You enter a new dimension just by looking at this.
I am on another plane of existence right now.
It gets even better when you turn it on.
Oh, when you turn it on, when you see light coming out of that lens, you'll be blown away by the brightness,
The sheer
the
pixels.
contrast, and just the colors. It's
I can't even describe it. It's just awe-inspiring. It makes you want to get out and do something. It makes you want to start a business. It makes you want to just go have sex with my wife.
I'm tongue-tied in its presence.
Yeah.
This is my wife.
It is. I had intercourse with an Ike projector one night. It was great.
This has brought us many great movie nights.
Oh yes, it saw many a movie. Delta Farce,
The One.
Blade. What else?
We watched
Delta Farce.
The One.
Delta Farce.
Delta Farce. A million.
It had
Delta
DJ
Farce.
Qualls in it.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yeah.
And the other forgettable third character. But we don't care about it. You know what we care about?
Nightmare Mexico.
Sequence. And the Dell 2200 MP.
So,
Anyways.
I mean,
I think the vents are very nice styling choice.
Yep. I especially love the like grape pattern. Like very
It lets the air flow perfectly.
definitely very breathable.
Yes,
Very-
definitely very breathable. Anyways, I'd say the back you have many options for video watching. You have
Let me show it
Video?
a bit closer.
yeah here.
Like
Explain it.
it's hard to just put it into words. You just have to see. Like feel free to pause. And you
Look.
shouldn't be seeing inside. Like that's private.
Screenshot. It goes pretty hard.
I mean, have you seen this vent? Like, it's not just normal, like a regular, like just grill. It has like curves.
Yes, and I think curves are sexy.
Just
Inward
like
or outward.
This Dell.
And
I mean, look at this line. Like,
I think the
that
okay
is
something
just
that
fantastic.
I really like that the Dell designers chose this. I like that they chose a different shade of gray for each side of the projector. I really think it breaks it apart and really,
It does.
just brings it together.
It
Generally,
shows that they put a lot of thought into this. You know?
yeah. And I like the Dell logo. It's centered. It looks perfect. It's got a light scratch on it, but some people just don't know how to handle a projector. I do, but I'll forgive him because not everyone is just can't enjoy the finer things in life. People say a fool's pleasure. I say
I better put this back on to not risk
photo.
damaging it with the light. It's very
Dust.
sensitive. Its beauty must be preserved.
Yep, Sleeping Beauty.
Just
as I
like the
to call
Mona
it.
Lisa in the like museum is probably fake, and they've hidden away the real one. This is actually not the real one.
Yeah, the real one is sealed away in a tabernacle in a chapel somewhere. The priest thinks it's a bunch of hosts, but nope, it's actually a Dell 2200 MP. But anyways, forget about that. I think the buttons are very clicky.
It's
Oh,
ASMR
yes.
like
When you click these buttons, that is
Mm.
just something else.
the Rex and Shit and boxes.
And just the sound of it will transport you.
Let me just get a little closer to you, baby girl. Let me just sing to you.
The button sounds are your red pill. Like, let me tell you.
You can play video games on
You have no idea how much pleasure this brings me. Fuck. See, here. Let me just get up closer, just like. That's how you focus, look at that. Very smooth. You can tell that the Dell designers had very caring when they were made this. They clearly put a nice like film of like oil on there, at least SAE 5W30 for sure. Yes, and can't forget kickstand.
Wow, that is really convenient.
That is just
Like
features unlocked.
just like
You have to pay microtransactions to unlock it.
you need a subscription fee for this.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I think I'll prop it up, just to get like an actual like use for this, just kind of nice view.
Now that you understand the Dell experience, it's time that you understand the Dell specifications. Alright, now to the moment that you've actually been waiting for, the most important part of any projector, the specs.
Let us hear them, Mr. Sundevor.
Yeah, please tell us.
Enlighten us.
Intellect.
Dell 2200 MP specs. The MSRP back in 2003 was $899. It was released in November of 2003. Its status is discontinued as of April 2005. The warranty was 1 year. The brightness is 1200 ANSI lumens. That is fantastic. Absolutely bright.
Christ Almighty.
And
Wow.
for reference, normal light bulbs are measured in just lumens, and ANSI lumens are about, I think about 2.4 times lumens, so this is more than just 1200 lumens.
Bang for your buck, if you will,
Yes.
as the kids say.
The resolution is 800 by 600. The aspect ratio is 4:3 or SVGA. The contrast is 1700 to 1, and that's for color, so that is just spot on color. Let me tell you. Display type 0.55 inch DLP X1, and DLP is basically there's like a color wheel in the projector and it spins really fast. The light goes through it, and then there's like a chip with a bunch of like microscopic mirrors that direct the light. So each pixel of a DLP projector is like from the mirror directing the light. There's no like pixels, it's like microscopic mirrors. So that's pretty cool stuff in this 2200 MP. Next, the color wheel is 2x speed, color processing, 8-bit, video modes, 720p, 1080i, 480p, and 480i. Data modes, max 1400 by 1050, lamp type 200 watt PVIP bulb, lamp life 2000 hours, or in eco mode 2500 hours. So now think about this. If your typical movie is 2 hours, what would that be? 100? Or no, I'm tongue-tied in his presence. 1,000 movies.
Okay, just for reference, we found a projector. It looked very cool. I don't want to throw any shade. Its bulb life was around 70 hours. So just for reference, that is a lot of hours. Like, that is quite a bit.
Like, how many movies have you watched in your life? Probably not 1,000.
You could watch them all on this, that is for sure.
Yes.
Guaranteed Dell certified.
Yep. The lamp model is a C3251. The included lens is a 1.2x manual zoom, manual focus lens. There are no optional lenses for this projector because why would it need them? It's perfect. There's no use for an optional lens.
Pure form.
Lens shift, no. Throw distance, 3.9 feet all the way to 39.4 feet. Like, that is pretty far, 39.4 feet.
I can't even throw that far.
Wow, that is so far. Image size, 27.9 inches all the way up to 337.5 inches. Like,
That is impressive.
bigger than this.
That is guaranteed.
Throw ratio, 1.75 to 1 all the way to 2.12 to 1. Digital zoom, no. I mean, it has manual zoom. That's fast. You can just.
Yeah. I demonstrated it in the prior segment. Manual zoom, very smooth. I would highly recommend.
Yes. Digital keystone, vertical only. But I mean, like, that's all you need, really.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't need a horizontal.
like you can just move your projector. It is that easy.
It makes no logical sense.
And of course, in the interest of money, like, would you rather spend $100 more just to not have to pick up your projector? Like,
Yeah. I mean, we picked this thing up in the Shopco parking lot. Worth every second.
Oh yeah. Projector size, 3.4 inches by 10.5 inches by 8.5 inches. That's pretty compact.
Pretty portable.
Yeah. Weight 4.7 pounds. Pretty light. Like, that's probably like 2 of these.
2 glasses.
Two tiddlywinks of water, basically. Audible noise 37 decibels. That is pretty quiet. And in eco mode 34 decibels. Speakers 2 watts mono. So pretty small, but I recommend for the best movie watching experience that you buy a full surround sound. Like, it's hard to enjoy the greatness of a movie played on a Dell 2200 MP without the perfect audio experience.
Yeah, you don't want to choke it. You don't want to strangle it. You don't want to hold it back. You must, as the kids say, unleash the beast.
When Dell put that speaker in, it was not to save money, it was to tell you that you need a fantastic sound system. That is just them.
A nudge.
It's
Yeah,
going out.
it
It's
is
them.
their They're silent push.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, power 250 watts. Like this thing,
Is a beast.
it's a beast.
Our
It is-
entire.
it's-
Sorry, continue.
It's a hungry guy.
Our entire state's electrical grid can barely support this.
Yeah.
Like, his electrical bill is going absolutely bonkers every
Through the
time
roof.
we watch a movie. His parents are mad at him.
Like
But they
it's
accepted
crazy. But they
Since
because when they looked at this projector, they knew
it was the one.
it was
Their
the
son
one. Like,
was tasteful.
if
in
I
his
apply to
purchases.
Harvard, when they see that I own this projector, instantly, like they give me my
You have
PhD
a
on day one.
great understanding of electronics.
Yes, like just its presence, it's like matrix, like information, like into my head. You know.
It is the
Osmosis.
pinnacle of modern technology.
And by the way, the voltage is from 110 volts to 240 volts. So
That is more than a car battery.
very diverse,
Very powerful.
very inclusive.
Mhm.
And by the way, there is really a book published on Dell projector specs.
We bought it. It
I
was
did not
for.
read this. This was actually from 1795.
Yep. It was $12.99 USD and $14.99 Canadian.
Yes. Every
10
projector ever
pounds.
made, its
British
specs are in this book.
Mm-hmm. This holds all of them. It was written in the 1800s.
Yes.
They predicted this
Mhm.
masterpiece.
They predict. Mozart predicted this because
Aristotle
Yep.
wrote
His-
about this.
his music is. When you listen to his music, images of the Dell 2200 MP will be conjured in your head.
That's
No
how
one can
great this
explain it.
technology is.
Like when you listen to like Bach, you will the curves of the 2200 MP.
Resemble the curves of the notes
Yes.
on the sheet music.
It is
The curve of the organ pipes. That is what this curve represents, and the silver color.
Actually, this is a little observation I made, but if you look closely for this projector, this is another specification that I noticed. If you trace, you can actually get the Fibonacci ratio, like the golden ratio in this projector, like
Yes.
the Fibonacci curve is inside this. Like, that's how in tune the Dell designers were with like nature. Like they knew
what's
what they were doing.
Like, why do you think I picked this projector? Pavam had like zero description, but when I saw it, I knew that I wanted this one. And let me tell you, Pavam was fast. He got back to me right away. We had it purchased within less than an hour of me messaging him. So
It was very professional. We went to his house.
I actually sent him the letter by pigeon.
Yes,
Yes.
carrier pigeon, because we actually bought this in 1943.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
This was used in World War II.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like this, like when Hitler saw this, he killed himself so he could be in heaven with more of them.
Mhm.
Because God said whoever kills Hitler can go get into heaven for free.
And get a Dell 2200 MP.
You could have-
projector.
11 like fresh 2200 MPs.
Fresh bulbs, as many bulbs as you want. God will replace them for free.
Yep.
In heaven, there's a Cease Electronics on every block,
Oh,
stocked with only Dell 2200 MP projectors.
only like when I see any other projector, I just have the sudden urge to smash it on the ground so that this can be the only projector.
There's only one projector.
Yep. I mean, like, if you have a home theater, you better lock your doors.
Mhm.
Because,
I'm going to rob you
yep,
next time I see you with one of these.
I'll steal your projector and burn it.
Yes.
And I'll replace it with a fresh 2200 MP.
Because it's obviously better.
Yep.
Very much.
Like, have you seen 720p? Like, 700. Like, I don't even think I have that many, like, grams in my body.
I don't think I can even count that high.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 719.
I just got lost.
Same.
Yeah.
I was lost in its sheer beauty.
I couldn't utter the 720 number. Like It's too powerful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even for us with a great intellect.
Yep. Like, I've been enlightened by this machine and this book.
This book is
But I
like
can't say the number 720. Like, you know what number it is, but now that I've said it once, I don't think I can say it again.
It's like the Jews when they were running through the desert in the Bible, when saying Yahweh was such a powerful word that only the high priest could say it. This is on par with the highest canon of Christianity.
Yes.
like the Bible game covered this.
You know that this uses the blood of Jesus himself to cool it.
Yes,
It is flowing through this projector.
I can confirm I am Christ himself. Alright. I'd say enough with the specs. I think you've gotten thoroughly filled in. I think you need a demo if you want
Yes.
to make a nice purchase.
There's one thing that can top seeing this projector in front of you, and that is seeing it in front of you while it's turned on.
Even better.
Oh
Yes.
yes. On to the part you've really been waiting for, the demo. Now, just look at the color. It is so bright. And now, one thing that from the specs that you might not have known is what is keystone, and that is very important because we mentioned that it needed vertical keystone but not horizontal. So, what you'll have to do is on the projector, hit the middle button here, and that opens the settings. Now, the reason for keystone is because the projector is projecting up slightly, but obviously you want like a flatter image. So, it's not going to be an option until I hook up to a DVD player, but it'll be in all images, which is unavailable right now. And you'll go to keystone, and by doing that, you can digitally rotate the image to make it flatter. Very useful.
Show us management.
Oh yes. So you can see only 102 hours on this lamp. Very good. Out of 2,000, if you remember.
We have plenty of movie watching on this.
And you can of course see that eco mode is off right now. If I turn it on, it
Always
only
turn
gets
eco mode
slightly
on.
dimmer.
You always want it on because
More hours.
Yeah, 500 hours to be exact.
That is a lot.
Did you show us or explain to us what high altitude is?
Basically, at high altitudes, as you know, the air is thinner, but the projector, its lamp gets very hot, so it needs to pull lots of air through to cool it. So at high altitude mode, the fans spin faster. I'm sure you can hear that.
Yeah, it's like a jet. It should have been featured at E.
And of course, you know, this projector, its brightness, it's like the beauty of Artemis, where if you like look at her while like bathing, you're gonna get killed and like by turning into a deer, and dogs will eat you alive. Because look at this, when you try to look at the light, you'll be immediately blinded.
Your retinas will be destroyed.
Like, can you even like, camera gone.
It is struggling to keep up with the sheer amount of quality.
Like this thing is bright. You can see how it is illuminating our two fine friends here very well. And you can see how blue, the blueness of the Dell.
Clear as day.
And like I mentioned before, these pixels, these are not pixels. These are from individual mirrors that are directing the light. That is crazy.
Some fine engineering.
It is truly Texas Instruments. Gotta give them credit.
Even like they make calculators, but they make damn good projectors.
Oh yeah, their DLP, fantastic.
Solid.
And you can see this bug, it is drawn to the beauty of the light.
It is so bright. It is like a moth to a lamp.
Like,
deer to headlights.
you know how in churches they ask like if you've seen the light or whatever?
I've seen this light.
This is the light.
God is dead. Dell is real.
Yup.
So, you've made it to the end. Congratulations on accompanying us through this
Fantastic journey.
roller coaster of emotions.
Yes. This was as emotional as Saving Private Ryan. This is the cultural significance of the Dell 2200 MP. It is like
Always.
the Avatar movie, Titanic movie, there's
Avengers
nothing on the Dell 2200 MP. The release of the 2200 MP marked a defining point in the 2000s.
And in human history.
Yes.
That is when we turned from caveman ape
To
to sophisticated forms of life.
the fact that I've been a part of this apex just blows my mind.
It's surreal when you think about it.
The device that put us on another plane of existence is in this room.
That itself is incredible.
It is propping up the phone right now.
Yes. For that, I'll be eternally grateful.
And I'm eternally grateful for you watching this video. So, I'd say have a good night and thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video of in-depth projector reviews.
Yes. Thank you.